Hypocrisy is the opposite of authenticity. It's acting in a way that is contradictory to what you believe. Sadly, many people think all Christians are hypocrites, and they think the Bible contradicts itself. Because of these two things, they say God must not be real, or at least Jesus isn't worthy of our obedient faith. James explained that faith and works go together, like life and breath. Now, let's read what Paul says. We'll read Galatians 2:16. Know that a person is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith in Jesus Christ. So we, too, have put our faith in Christ Jesus, that we may be justified by faith in Christ and not by the works of the law, because by the works of the law, no one will be justified. Some people take passages out of context, compare them, and then say the Bible contradicts itself. They say that this is a reason not to have faith in the God of the Bible or in his son Jesus. Is Paul contradicting what James wrote? Not at all. James said that works are a natural result of authentic faith. Here, Paul is saying that we are not justified or saved by our works. We are saved through faith. That supports what James taught. Works are never about securing our salvation. The only thing that saves us is God's grace through Jesus' death and resurrection. We accept that grace and salvation through faith. Notice that Paul doesn't say we shouldn't do good works. That would be contradicting James, and it wouldn't reflect Jesus. Our works are a way to show our authentic faith. When our words, actions, and beliefs match, we are showing authenticity rather than hypocrisy. Part of living out authentic faith means we need to be real about how we see ourselves. Let's read what Paul wrote in Romans 12:3. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. Thinking about ourselves with sober judgment means we look through the lens of reality. Drunk judgment is definitely poor judgment. We should look at ourselves soberly, but also with the faith God has given us. This means we see the reality of our failures, but we also remember the person in whom our faith is placed. We know he can change us to be more like him. Another way of saying sober judgment is with humility. It has been said that humility isn't thinking less of ourselves, it is thinking of ourselves less. We think about God. And when we remember we are sinners, we keep our faith and focus on God instead of our sin. Then, instead of living hypocritically, we can live authentically.